fully paid.
Come. Okay. On behalf of GoKem, I'd like to extend my welcome to each and every one of you, be it the transporters, drivers, and Gerald from TOAM, and of course the media. So we are here to launch GoKem. GoKem is a device that we have thought for a long time will help the local transporters of the state of Meghalaya. I think you remember that last year there was an issue of some organizations that have stated that the only subsector of the tourism sector that has not been able to benefit much is the transport, which is true. In fact, I would say that the large chunk of revenue of Meghalaya tourism is being taken by drivers from Assam, which is true. But we cannot deny the fact that they are also on the advantage side. Yes, they are on the receiving point. We don't have an airport. So I represent an organization called MRTA, which also our concern. We have also written to the Honorable Chief Minister last year that we see that one part of the solution for the transport sector is to have our own airport, where a mid-sized aircraft A320 can land at Umrah. So we are happy that the state government has taken it seriously, and also the High Court. And recently they have earmarked year 2027 for the completion of our food project. So we have seen that this is a major contribution to the transporter of the state of Meghalaya. But at the same time, me and Alan did not lay idle. 2025 till 27 is also a huge gap. So in between, what do we do? So we have thought of a device that we should compete with. I mean, it will be fair. We cannot stop them halfway. The best thing that we can do is that we compete with them. How do we compete? If you compare a transporter from Assam and us, we are always on the advantage side. We are locals. We know our roads properly. We know our destination in and out. And we are also the best people to guide people coming from outside the state of Meghalaya. I would say that the person who opens the door of Meghalaya are you. Like if you come to my house, I will open the door. So for visitors from outside, you are the person who goes and opens the door. And the impression of the state depends on you. So this is a small effort. I'm also part of it. I'm a promoter. And I'm so happy that Alan had managed to launch GoKem, which he has already on board, if not less, maybe around 50 to 100, 80. This is to start with. I mean, by launching GoKem, we should not take it for granted that Kamai will come on its own. We'll have to also do our best to ensure that people will know GoKem as a device that will help visitors connect with the local transporters. We'll be very happy if GoKem is a brand that people one day from anywhere in India, if they come to Meghalaya, they'll advise people or they will advise friends that please select GoKem because of their hospitality, of their appearance, of their attitude, and their commitment to serve people coming from outside. So it's an effort. It's an effort of not only me and Alan, but I think it's a joint effort for all of us. So I congratulate Alan for this, noble effort to work together to achieve something. Last night he was telling that he was busy, cooking maida to paste, what do you call them? Brochure or posters. Humble start is always good. There were stories that I also relate to that what you did. I mean, it's a humble start, and we wish you all the best, and we wish everyone all the best. I think I'll leave it to Alan to explain properly how does GoKem works.
Hello, Rajwan. Thank you so much for coming over today and spending some time here. So as Bharat has said, this is GoKem. GoKem is a service by Happy Feet Bespoke Tours, which is a travel company which I operate. I'm the sole proprietor of this company. So basically GoKem is actually a WhatsApp platform where people can book a taxi, okay, which means that we're catering to sectors like the fixed airport, railway stations, and also the intercity between Guwahati and Shillong. And we also have an option where people can hire the vehicles on full rental basis itself, okay, which means that it's for sightseeing for tourists and for locals itself, right? And the way it works is that it's a chatbot where people can actually select the options that they want to, whether it's airport, railways, and airports we're catering to Guwahati Airport as well as the Umrah Airport. And these are back and forth between Shillong, Guwahati, Guwahati and Shillong. And then you have the option also where they can select the date, where it's today, tomorrow, or this week itself. And then within that flow of the message, they have the time slot. So again, within the time slot, you can select whichever you want. So now these messages are actually circulated to the drivers. And the drivers will independently select and choose whether to accept or decline the ride. Okay. So now the big thing that we've done out here is that this has become like a centralized platform where drivers don't need to spend too much time on waiting on these taxi stands. It will help them so much more. Okay, so that even if they're at home, they're anywhere else, they can always capture the ride. Whether they're traveling somewhere else, also they can still capture the ride. Because we have so much requests in the sense that the request can come in many forms. It's either today, tomorrow, this week, or next month. So it's a huge thing that a driver can commit to a particular passenger. And another big thing that we've done out here is that now we're on a platform on like an app, which is on WhatsApp. Now WhatsApp is a very familiar technology for everyone. It's not a standalone app. That really helps out for the drivers actually. Because that's technology, which means that a lot of people to learn again. It's a huge stumbling block for them. With WhatsApp, it's become so easy for them. All they have to do is just write "Hello GoKem," and the rest is taken care of. So for the drivers, we have something, as you may have noticed, we have an option to say the drivers only. For drivers, it's very simple. We've made it in such a way that they can onboard. It's a simple form. They enter their name, their number, and the association where they belong to, and also which vehicle that they're driving, along with the vehicle registration number. We are tying up right now with the association because we're hoping that this security and the accountability and reliability, people will feel much more confident in that way, as opposed to going independently with different drivers. And this means that there's a lot of pressure now beyond the taxi association, because if anything happens, then the association will take responsibility and accountability for that issue. God forbid, hope nothing happens that way. And we also have something called report an issue. Report an issue is when there's some kind of an issue of any sort. It could be from the driver's side or it could be from the passenger side. So this helps us to trace anything that works in this simple format that we've built at this particular phase right now. This is the first release that we've done right now. It's simple, it's basic, it's functional. And it also gives us an opportunity to also try and capture people from outside the state, if they do come to Shillong. But what we're focusing right now is our own people, our own local needs from people from Shillong. People who want to go to the airport, people who want to go to the railway station. We want to build that brand so strong that people from outside, they hear about GoKem, saying, hey, the local people use it. If the local people are using it, that's kind of a security and surety that, they can be trusted. So building that brand with our people will just bring out much more bigger usage and much more tourists will actually use GoKem, and hoping that this will actually create more rides for the other taxi drivers as well. And being again like an app, now the rates on the platform are actually decided by the taxi association, which is a uniform standard rate. You're not paying more or less. The only time you're paying more is probably that your location of pickup or destination where you drop is outside the kilometers that's been defined. So those you would have to talk to the driver specifically for that. And these are all standard rates as well. Apart from that, again, this is a no app. This is purely conversational. Everything, all you have to do is just scan the QR code and start your booking. Or if you're a driver from an association, you start onboarding with the platform. And as you know, this is our first WhatsApp taxi service in Shillong. So we're hoping that you use it and capitalize this. Thank you.
So no WhatsApp number is given.
There is a number.
So you can tell us the number?
Yeah, sure. The number is 986-382-4428. If you send a hello or a hi or any kind of message, right, the message bot will tell you exactly what to say and what to type. All right, and it will guide you accordingly.
So hello, how do they say hello?
Hello GoKem.
Okay, but they need to.
You have to type hello GoKem, and then the conversation will start.
Okay.
Even if the spelling is incorrect, it'll tell you type exactly what you have to do.
So before that, you have to save this WhatsApp number.
Yeah, they have to save this WhatsApp. They can save, I mean, because sometimes people, like for local residents, we would need the app more frequently. For an outsider, right, for a tourist, all you have to do is scan. You don't even need to save now, really. And you can always go, for more information, we have on the website called GoKem.in. It's written www.gokem.in. You have all the information there. There's an FAQ section as well. So you know exactly what to expect from the app.
Why the name GoKem?
Well, it has to be short, catchy, right? Go is like an English word, and Kem is a Khasi word. Kem means catch. And we say Kem taxi. So GoKem is just like infusing board, you know, modern somehow.
Okay, this your company is Happy Fleet.
Happy Fleet Bespoke Tours.
Okay, this is newly launched.
Happy Fleet Bespoke Tours has been there for the past 4 or 5 years. It's registered with the tourism department in Shillong, and it's also a member of DOME and also with our MRT.
What about the local taxi in Shillong? He means only the tourists now with the
Right now, sir, this is only for the tourist taxi. This is the first version, right? If this goes all well, then we can go into much more small things, much more smaller services, in fact, within the local taxi as well.
Since you have been operating now ideas, but what there will be some criticism on the local taxi. What you have to say about on that? If someone that
No, absolutely. To build this, sir, this has been just a process actually. I've built it, I've designed it, I've done everything. Now the cost of that is just like so minimal. It is so minimal. But the working hours of it has been 5 months. 5 months of working like endless hours. Now if you build that per hour at the actual cost of a developer, that's like, my God, it's lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Right? Now if the local taxi is saying, why is this, right? You need capital, sir. Right? So if this works well, right, if there's more capital coming in, right, there's investors into it, right, then I can build it much more. We can scale it to much more. There's so many things. Right now it's a full hire taxi, sir. Eventually it will be like on a per passenger seat as well. But we have a lot of people who cannot rent on a full hire seat. Going 2,500, which is the minimum cost by Swift Desire, is still a lot, sir. But getting on a sharing taxi, that's where we try and capture that as well.
So there is now it is full.
Now
You have to book
full hire, sir.
book the full.
Yeah, now it's a full hire. This first version is a full hire, sir.
First of all, I represent 2 associations, the 2 Guides Association and 2 Operators Association. I'd like to congratulate Alan for this wonderful initiative. In the past few years, we've seen that there were lots of complaints that our very own tourist taxi drivers are not getting benefit from the industry itself in Meghalaya, whereas it's been captured by other players from the other states. So I think so, like Alan mentioned earlier, this is a very good initiative because in today's world, We only have to compete by using tech. So in a way, again, congratulations, Alan, both of you for this initiative, and on behalf of the Tour Operators Association of Meghalaya and the Tour Guides Association of Meghalaya, we wish you the very best, and maybe this can be integrated into both the sectors as well, like the tour guides and the tour operators. So maybe in the coming future, it will be beneficial for our local guides as well, because right now we have numerous train guides, skill guides. So it will be a good platform so that people coming to Meghalaya will directly get contact with them, and then like similarly with the tour operators. So on behalf of both the associations, I congratulate and wish the very best. And if there's any support, we will be there to back you up. Thank you so much.